Since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the creative, entertainment, and sports-related sectors have been negatively affected. But steps have been taken to restore and support stakeholders and practitioners in the full resumption of these industries. Over 1,000 individuals and 73 organizations have benefited from grants totaling more than $88 million to cushion the economic fallout. The support was disbursed from a $90 million care package from the Ministry of Finance. In addition to this, a $20 million special welfare fund is being established for sports, culture, and entertainment practitioners who fall in hard times. The fund will be managed by a committee led by Mike Fennell, former president of the Jamaica Olympic Association. Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn, State Minister in the Ministry of Health and Wellness, will also sit on the committee.
I am engaging in discussion with the Ministry of Social Security to get funds to top up the $20 million that I've identified to provide funds for these persons who have served Jamaica and who are now having difficulty just making ends meet.
The Administrator General and the Minister of Justice will be engaged to ensure that the fund is similar to that of the Coral Gardens Trust in terms of disbursement. A disciplinary subcommittee of the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO board is being established to carry out an investigation and take appropriate action after a reported procedural failure which cost the country an under-20 relay world record. At the April Carifta Games inside the National Stadium, the quartet of Serena Cole, Tina Clayton, Brianna Liston, and Tia Clayton ran a world record-breaking time of 42.58 seconds to win the under-20 4x100 meter relay. But World Athletics has not ratified the time because one of the forerunners was not drug tested at the completion of the race on April 17.
As Minister, I offer my sincere apology to the young athletes affected by this unfortunate set of circumstances for which there must be consequences. And there must be sanctions.
In addition to the disciplinary subcommittee being established, all JADCO technical services staff are to undergo compulsory retraining on the rules of competition governing major sporting organizations. JADCO is also to review all procedures that would require an event organizer or body requesting in-competition testing to provide rules as well as specific and timely instructions prior to the event. Insurance coverage for athletes representing Jamaica at the national and international levels has increased. A 3-year contract, valued at $38 million, has been awarded for the provision of group life and health as well as for personal accident. Consultation is now at $3,500, up from $2,000, and prescription coverage is $32,000, up from $28,000.
Athletes are now able to access unlimited psychological, psychiatric services as well as dietitian, podiatrist, chiropractor, massage therapy, athletic therapy, and speech therapy. Madam Speaker, other benefits under this contract include hearing aid services, renal dialysis, radiotherapy and chemotherapy, artificial limbs and other prosthetics, root canal, and permanent crown. And even support for miscarriage can be accessed. Additionally, athletes traveling overseas are also covered up to a maximum of $100,000 US.
The Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport is pushing to ensure that the amended Domestic Violence Act becomes a reality during this legislative year. The bill aims to give greater protection to victims and deal effectively with perpetrators. Following Cabinet's approval, a draft bill was created and submitted to the Attorney General's chambers for comments.
The Ministry has received feedback from the chambers regarding the proposed amendments to the Domestic Violence Act. And we have already started crafting responses for resubmission to the chambers.
Meanwhile, the ministry is also moving to establish a referral pathway for victims of gender-based violence. This will allow for coordination among entities to offer quality and essential services to victims in a timely manner.
We continue to invest in the training of first responders, including the police, justices of the peace, guidance counselors, and deans of discipline, to ensure that women and men receive the appropriate responses when they make complaints of domestic violence.
A sexual harassment tribunal is being set up to investigate and adjudicate complaints in the workplace. Labor relations expert Danny Roberts has been engaged as a consultant to assist with setting up the tribunal and related matters.
We started a recruitment for the unit and will have some officers on board as of July 1.
At the same time, 200 organizations are being assisted by the Bureau of Gender Affairs to draft their sexual harassment workplace policies. The ministry has already started to receive complaints of sexual harassment and has been helping companies put the necessary mechanisms in place to respond to them.
We've also been conducting sensitization and awareness raising sessions with public and private sector organizations, NGOs, educational institutions, and other groups. This is not a simple matter, Madam Speaker. It is a serious crime. Unwanted sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, and crude sexual behaviors affect quality of life by creating an intimidating, hostile, or offensive environment. No one should endure that.
The landmark Sexual Harassment Protection and Prevention Act 2021 was passed by Parliament last year. The Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport reignited towards a great future for Jamaica with renewed faith, courage and dedication.